Welcome back to another episode of Hammy's Corner. I'm Hammy. This week, we're going to start you off with 6 tricks with Zach Martin. As you may know, Zach Martin, Proto Scooters legend, San Diego local. Z Martini made his way all the way from Mississippi back to San Diego for a visit. Me and him went to a little local park and filmed some six tricks. Here it is. So up next, my homie Scott Quinn, scooter rider from New York, gonna take you on a trip down memory lane in this week's episode of Scooter Memories.
Scooter memories. All right, so 2016 Chicago Street Jam. I'm from Long Island, New York, so we were gonna drive all the way to Chicago. The idea was to take my buddy. He had a 1990 Fox Body Mustang. Now, if you're not sure exactly what that is, it's a 5-seater, but really in reality, it's like a 3-seater, doesn't really fit 5 people, but we had 5 grown men in it, all with luggage. It was 5 large people. So off we go. We get about, I don't know, 9 hours in. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm driving at this point. I go to pull into a rest stop, and the car starts making all these crazy noises. Everything starts shutting off. Car dies. I didn't know what happened. My buddy who owned the car woke up from his nap and literally goes, "It happened again." And I'm like, well, that's great. It happened again. So he knew what was going on. We open the hood. Basically, there's a bolt that goes into the crankshaft of the car, and it snapped, which caused all the accessories like alternator, power steering, all that to die out. So now we're stranded at a rest stop. We were there for about 6, maybe 7 hours until we finally got it towed to an Advanced Auto Part. We couldn't get someone to fix it for us that day. The jam was the next day, so we had no other option. My buddy Paul, shout out Paulie Woo Woo, he goes, "Let's get a U-Haul van." And I go, "Oh, okay, like a cargo van, that's cool." So we ride to the nearest U-Haul, and we get there and they go, "Oh yeah, you can't take cargo vans out of state." So we go, "Well, that's not gonna work." So they go, "We got a 25-foot box truck you could take out of state." They're not thinking much of it, like, "Oh, that's perfect. Like we could just, put the people in the back, like hush hush." We get it, we open the back, we walk in, and it has to be like 120 degrees in the back because it's all sheet metal and it's middle of July or August. We go back to where our homies are at the Advanced Auto Parts. We pick them all up. We drive the rest of the way in the U-Haul to Chicago, and we pull up. Now, I'm in the back when we arrive in Chicago. I'm literally like in a heat stroke almost. We finally get out, and so then we tent this kid Richard's backyard. Shout out Richard Hark. Thank you for letting us stay in your backyard. The first night went all right. The second night comes, after the jam. So we go back to Richard's house to find out, well, it's pouring out. It's just random huge hurricane rainstorm they weren't even calling for. And our tent got flooded to about 5-6 inches of water. So all 5 of us slept in the back of a U-Haul truck. Yeah, sleeping on sheet metal is not ideal when you don't have pillows, blankets, or a change of clothes now. All in all, that trip, I would never want to do it like that again, but it is something to remember. Although I did win $100 that jam, so go me, but it all went to the gas and tolls of U-Haul. So that's my scooter memory, and I hope you liked it.
Perfect, dude. That's perfect. Yeah. Scott Quinn, aka Subi Dooby Doo, absolutely shreds on his scooter. You're gonna be seeing more of him. Just you wait. Coming up next month, March 9th at Atown Skate Park, we got a whole brand new competition coming our way called the Atown Am.
The Atown Am is the scooter industry's premier contest for the amateur rider looking to gain some reputation.
This is Atown Park. Welcome to my world.
This is where you go from a nobody to a somebody. Earn your place in the ranks amongst the top riders in the industry. Show up, throw down.
I'm Devin Sidlowski and I'm competing at the Atown Am.
Not only will the winner get the street cred to say they won the Atown Am, they're going to be showcased in front of industry professionals, team managers, and brand owners alike. And not to mention, all the best pro riders in the world are going to be here.
I'll be one of your judges.
So come on out and have a good time. This is the Atown Am.
I'll be there, baby!
Brought to you by Aztec Scooters and Brillo Brands Distribution. My homie Jay Kershey and Don Marconi set up this sick-ass event that has never been seen in scootering before. If you don't know what an AM means, it means amateur. So you're an amateur scooter rider. They're going to be shredding. There's going to be food. There's going to be water to stay hydrated. It's going to be like a competition you've never seen before. And it probably won't be what you're used to, which is competitions run by dudes who look like this. But it's going to be sick. Probably the coolest scooter event to ever happen in scootering, and I'm super hyped. We're going to have a booth there. We're going to be chilling out, maxing. We're going to have all of our farm gear there, all of our apparel, so you guys can see all that stuff and take notes, baby. So last weekend, we were doing a huge AO barnyard blowout here at the scooter farm. We got mad AO scooters, products, everything AO in the barnyard, all set up for you, heavy discounts, and we've decided to extend that a little bit. So for the rest of the week, you can come on into the scooter farm, head on into the barnyard, and check out all the crazy deals we have going on with AO scooters. So remember, kids, if you're local, come on into the scooter farm, say what's up to all the homies, hang out for a bit. It's a good place to kick it, and it's been raining a lot, good place to stay dry and have fun in the skate park in the back. But if you're not local, shop online at thescooterfarm.com. Don't forget, we got discount codes, baby. Insta10's one of them. We got discount codes for all of our riders. If you want to know one, ask away and we'll give it to you. Good things come to those who wait, and good things come to those who ask questions. So if you ever need a discount code, don't be scared to ask. We'll hook you up with one. Stay tuned for next week for another episode of Hammy's Corner. And that's a wrap. I got a fart.